ALLARD and I'm a photographer and winner of Sky Arts Master of Photography. Today we're going to show you a mobile phone project that we've entitled
Kitchen Capers.
And to help me with the project today, here is
Stanley.
And here is
Albert.
The project is for NEACO and is a part of the Take Your Place project. I hope you enjoy it. You'll have received a task brief from NEACO to follow this video demonstration, so please make sure you read it. It'll help support you in getting the best out of your photographs. This also includes a list of ingredients and where to buy them.
Can you also make sure that beforehand you have pre-downloaded the free app Pixlr onto your phone in the App Store for iPhone or Google Play for Android and Samsung, etc. We will be using this on your phones as well as the phone's own editing tools.
So what we have here is a red cabbage. Once cut in half, you'll end up with something a little bit like this. Here I am taking pictures of the cabbage using the zoom function on my phone, like so. That way you can get some perfect close-ups of your cabbage as well as the patterns inside it. You may also move at different angles, that way you can get different pictures. You may want to place your cabbage in a bright spot. A windowsill would be ideal, which is what I'm using right now. First, I'm going to the phone's editing tools and increasing the contrast. Now, I'm going to open the photo in the Pixlr app. By pressing the crossing arrows, I will enhance my photo by selecting different overlays and borders, or you can just scroll through either one.
And here is one of the photos, Albert's favourite photo. He's used, as he said, the contrast adjustment tool, but remember there's all sorts of different options within that palette for you to try. Shadows, brilliance, saturation. He's then, as you know, taken it into Pixlr, and his personal taste was to choose the FLOYD overlay and the clone borders, and I think it's been really successful.
You will need a jug of water, a glass bowl, any oil from the kitchen, and some red food colouring. We will add the jug of water to the bowl. Here is my original image which I zoomed in on to take the photo. And here is my edited version which I used a HART overlay and SANITIZE border on the Pixlr app.
The choice of filters has given the image some depth, definition, contrast and a good range of tones.
For our final task, we will be doing an exercise inspired by Spanish artist JOAN. For this, you will need any oil from the kitchen, but we are choosing rapeseed oil because of its deep yellow colour. Food gels, the colour does not really matter, but for this we are using red and blue. A plate, and that is it. But for now, I'll hand you over to my esteemed colleague Albert, who will provide you with some context on the Spanish artist JOAN.
Juan Miró Ferrer was a Spanish artist born in Barcelona, Spain. His lively and colourful artworks combine abstraction with surrealist fantasies. His style is very recognisable and distinctive because of this. Use the link on your worksheet for more information about MIRÓ.
This is my original image. I then took it into my phone's editing app and played about with some of the features in order to brighten up the image a bit more. I then took it into Pixlr and used the ocean filter and clone border and came out with this result.
The use of rapeseed oil, which is a really strong yellow colour, combined with the richness of the concentrate food colouring, has created a really interesting image here, I think. And I love the way Stanley's very gently moved those ingredients around to almost draw into the oil.
I'm now going to develop this a bit further by adding acrylic paint, linking it to another artist named Jackson Pollock. Jackson Pollock's work was notoriously abstract and involved a lot of messy patterns. My esteemed colleague Albert will now give you some context if any GCSE students would like to include this in their coursework.
Paul Jackson Pollock was an American painter and a major figure in the abstract expressionist movement. He was born on the 28th of January 1912 and died on the 11th of August 1956. He is particularly famous for his technique of pouring or splashing liquid paint onto a horizontal surface, allowing him to paint his canvases from all angles.
This is my original image. I then repeated the same process as the MIRÓ experiment and took it into my phone's editing app and played around with some of the tools until I got a better looking and more sharp photo. I then took it into the Pixlr app and used the ocean filter and the Fray border and came out with this image.
I really like the combination of the oil, the food colouring and the acrylic, which I know isn't a kitchen ingredient, but really enhances the idea of this being a Jackson Pollock, and the way Stan's moved those ingredients around and merged them together creates a really interesting textural picture.